Alright, so what I wanted to review today is actually these Sea to Summit tree protectors. I just got these because I was out in the woods with my Sea to Summit ultralight suspension straps, and I had a really tough time, finding two trees to sling these up between because, these are, I believe, 8 feet 6 inches, and to go around a tree, with 14, 13 feet between the trees, which is enough for you to, have your room for your hammock. It was really difficult. I had to find, two skinny trees, and, they wouldn't wrap around any of the large oaks or anything in the area. So I had to try rigging my setup, 4 different times until I found, two trees that worked. So I found that I'm going to have to add a little bit of weight to my ultralight setup, and so therefore I ordered these tree protectors that Sea to Summit has, and I haven't found a lot of videos on these straps, so I decided that I would make a quick video of my own. So these with the package weigh 4.9 ounces, and that's 0.1 ounce more than what they advertise online. That's online they advertise 4.8, and maybe that's because it's without the case that it comes in. So let's try measuring that and see what we come up with. 4.7. So my scale could be off a little bit, but either way, it's pretty close to what they advertise online, which is sometimes rare, not by Sea to Summit, but other outdoor companies. And they come neatly wrapped up, and it comes with 2 straps. They say that these straps are 56 inches, and the width of them is 1.5 inches, and that's to really make sure that you don't damage any of the trees that you're setting your hammock up on. And the fabric is actually a nylon fabric, so it's not as ultralight as the ultralight suspension straps, since these are made of Dyneema. And just to give you a quick look at the difference between the two materials, I'll open these up. So that is Dyneema, and this is nylon. Aside from the color difference, there's many differences between these two materials. You can get a lot more weight capacity on these if by the same size of straps. So it would be interesting if they were able to come out with a Dyneema tree protector, but who knows, maybe that's in the future, we'll see. But these look like they're pretty long. Like I said, it's 56 inches. From what I could see, I feel like this could get around it would have to be a relatively thin tree. You couldn't wrap around anything large because you still have to make that connection right here for that to work. And that's a standard tree in any park, neighborhood, but out in the woods where trees are protected, they grow pretty wide, and that's that's a lot of I don't know if there's enough webbing there to really rig between two trees, really much different than what I was using with my Dyneema straps. So we'll see. I'll show you how that works. This is the same hardware as the lightweight straps with the aluminum. Just to take it out and show you how these set up. So like I just did, you take this part and you go through the hole on the other end of the strap, and then you take your end on your suspension strap and you just feed it right through, and it hooks up just like that, and that locks tight. That's not going anywhere. You can swing in your hammock, and although not recommended, and it's not gonna unclip or go anywhere. That's a strong hold. And so yeah, I'll test these out and see how they work, but I just want to give you a rundown of the weights and how wide I think this could go around a tree. I think it'll do pretty well around most trees, but don't try to sling across any big oaks or anything of that nature. So yeah, if you have any questions on these, let me know, and I could definitely test them out in the field and show you a video of that. But yeah, just because for an introductory video, it shows that, you know, there are 2 straps inside the bag, and let's see if we can fold these up and still put them in the bag, because, you know, sometimes you're crunched for time. You don't want to, you know, roll them back up perfectly like, you know, you get them in the package. You know, so I'm just kind of bunching them up, pushing them in there, and they give you actually quite a bit of room, because I think they assumed that nobody's got the time to, you know, roll them back up perfectly like the factory did, and those fit pretty well. A little bit of bunch, but, you know, almost the same size that you were working with when you first, you know, got it. And the bag itself has a couple straps for you to, you know, if you want to clip a carabiner and keep all your bags at camp in one place, we can do that. You've got 3 of those little loops, and you know, it's made of their lightweight sill material, so yeah, pretty cool.